Now it's time to see who has the heart.
If you put your effort and concentration into playing to your potential, to be the best that you can be, I don't care what the scoreboard says at the end of the game, in my book, we're going to be winners.
This is your fight. Now go out there and take it.
You lollygag the ball around the end. You lollygag your way down the first. You lollygag in and out of the dugout. Do you know what that makes you? Larry? Lollygaggers. Lollygaggers.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Don't go away. We'll be right back. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. Daily and Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daily & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daily & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Home security is not what it used to be. With Secure Connect and smart home integration features, you can unlock your doors and turn off your alarm from your smart home app. No more hiding a key under a rock. Get Secure Connect and live life connected. Call Ardmore Telephone Company at 800-830-9946 to secure your home today.
When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hey, this is Athens Bible School varsity girls basketball coach Corey McElroy, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKEC, the Big 1080, and good Saturday morning. Another rainy day, man. It seems like here lately that's all we've been getting is clouds and rain, but God knows what we need, so he's giving it to us. This is Todd DeBod, the talented Tomberlin, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, and the man of the next 2 hours, Coach Clint Legg. Coach, how are you this morning?
That's awesome, man.
Tell you what, listen, you've had it going on with bless your heart, being an administrator. Sometimes I know folks think it's this or that, but right now it's that. You've had coaching jobs to fill, more jobs to fill, and you've got a good one coming in, new head football coach, Pugh. We're going to have him on later today. I know you're proud of him, known him since the day he was born. So, and it's got to be kind of a weird feeling, right?
It is, man, but the excitement and the guys, and when we started this process of looking for somebody, I wanted somebody that was going to get we don't have 20, 30 kids to come out for football, but we got about 10 that needs to be out there, 8 to 10 kids. And, the kids come in, I brought them in. What do y'all want? What do you guys want in a coach? Somebody that knows the game, somebody that cares for us, somebody that loves us, and somebody that pushes us real hard. And
you found that. You found that.
I think that's hitting the nail right on the head, man. And, Thursday night we had to meet the coach in our lift-a-thon, and it was pretty exciting time out there at at Clements, and it's got to carry over this summer. We got to get to work this summer, and we got to get going. But man, I think Clements football is heading in the right direction, and I think this too, man. We as old dudes, and me as an older dude, sooner or later, man, you got to let the next generation take it. Or, the common cliche is, well, he doesn't have any head coaching experience. Neither did I. I didn't have any dad experience, but I became one. I didn't have any being the real man and being a principal, but now I am one. You got to start somewhere, and man, I'm starting with a guy that really knows the game of football. He's surrounded by some good dudes, some really good coaches, some older coaches, and I got him, steady calling me, wanting to know if I got any spots, which is a good problem, but I wish I could tell them all to come on, but right now I can't, so I know it is what it is. But
did he bring any with him?
Right now I'm in the process of trying my best to do it, but I got a few other coaching spots. I don't want to share all that with you. Can't right now, but I'm gonna have to do that too. So I love the game, but our school we need other spots, and now it's the time, y'all, where if you're a man out there and you want to get an education, you need to be a coach as well. I mean, it's always going to get you hired quicker, because I'm such a small school. I really need to hire males that coach something. Yeah.
And like you brought up a great point. Brick grew up around it. Of course, his dad, Coach Jeff Pugh. He's there. You've always been around him. The guys that he played for previously, coaching under, Coach Gross, and just the learning tree that he sat under has prepared him for this. And
that's right.
And he'll do good things. And he's the type dude that can get those 8 or 10 walking them hallways that didn't want to maybe play.
We got one come to me Friday and says, "Man, I'm in," because I introduced him to Coach, and he's in, and he's gonna really help us, man. He's a new kid that's moved in, but like I said, man, it's a pretty cool and special deal. When I told the parents, I told Tim and then on TV, I was there when Brick was born, and Brick was there when my kid was born, and I don't know how this is going to continue, but I don't know if I'm about too old to see somebody else get born. But I don't know. But man, all I can say is I'm excited about Clements football, and I look for some special things coming soon.
Well, good deal. Well, we got a great show lined up. AP Stedham. We'll have Keyana and Tynesha Malone with United Athens Volleyball. Logan Barandis, Media Relations Associate for the Trash Pandas. We will have Coach Brick Pugh on for new Clements head football coach. Luke Davis, who just signed a golf scholarship with, we believe, UNA from Athens Bible School. We'll have some Clements signees coming in along with Tanner. And so we're looking forward to all that. You can look for us on Facebook at Applebee's Tailgate Talk, and on Instagram, X at Tailgate Talk AL. Visit us online at tailgatetalk.net to get scores and archives of past shows. You can also vote on this week's Athlete of the Week poll and enter nominations for future polls, as well as find the links to download the PAS Plus for your Android and iOS devices. Follow the Tailgate Talk podcast on iTunes, Amazon, Pandora, iHeart, and other popular platforms. And you can hear us on Alexa device by saying, "Alexa, open PAS Plus." Call or text us during the show at 256-812-1TGT. That's 256-812-1848. And our calling guests come via the First National Bank hotline, making communities great. And the special guest segment is sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing. With all that said, we're going to turn it over to Tim for
scores and more.
All righty, had some spring football games going on. Last night, James Clements beat Athens 34-14. Phil Campbell over Tanner 48-6, and East Limestone lost to West Morgan 42-7. And I don't know if those two games got moved back to Thursday or not, because there were some weather things.
I know East and Tanner both played on Thursday night.
Okay. So, I texted Coach Smith this morning about the Tanner game, and I said, "How'd it go?" And he was like, "Not good." He said, "But I've got an extremely young team." He said he had one senior, 3 juniors, and the rest was 8th to 10th graders. So they've got some growing up to do.
Quit growing up.
Yeah, man. But guys, I mean, we're in the same boat. I mean, everybody's. I mean, I don't know. I hadn't asked West or Ardmore or Elkmont, but it's a lot of young dudes out there. But man, I tell you, it's tough. You want to leave the spring, going into the summer, excited.
Yeah.
But I talked with Brick this morning. He said last night they kind of fumbled it away, deep in the territory, and give James Clements some good starting spots. And man, a good team like James Clements take advantage of those. And what was it, Tim? You said 34-14.
Yeah, well, they fumbled like 6 times during the game and lost 3 of them. So
I bet you, I don't know, y'all, but I'd be willing to bet you that Coach Gross not too happy about that this morning.
Well, Clint, why do you think there's such a big gap between your varsity and junior, or your senior and junior levels, and then the drop? Where's the 9th and 10th graders at in all this? Why's the fall off, you think?
I don't know, man. I mean, here's what I think, man. Number one, football numbers are dropping, and there's several reasons we could say, and I go back to this. It's the toughest game to play. It's the toughest on your body. In some places, I don't mean this bad, but in some places the other sports are not as difficult to play. And what I mean by difficult is some coaches at some schools, let's just say the football coach makes them be there at 6 o'clock to work out every morning. But the other coaches, you ain't got to just come play. That's not good, man.
You're not going to win.
You're not going to win like that. And you're not going to, I tell my daughter this, you don't wake up and swing the bat 50 times and get stronger to hit it further. You got to get your tail in that weight room and get going. Whatever sport you play, and Luke could probably tell you this, I bet you Luke's got some workout regimen. If you look at those golfers on TV,
exactly.
They all look great,
yeah.
And I think it's just what we've become. It's a competitive thing. And look, man, AAU basketball all summer. Travel baseball, softball that we do, it's all summer, man. We're playing today. And my youngest daughter it's just something. And football's on the back burner. A little bit tougher.
You just wouldn't think that would happen not only in the South, but just North Alabama. But
that's right.
Over the years, it has. And it's just kind of been an odd thing.
Yeah, man. But like I said, the young guys we got are going to be good ones, and I know the young guys probably Coach Smith has. I don't know, but I'd say they're good ones. But he's trying to build his program, and best of luck to Matt and Tanner and everybody else. So.
Yeah.
Well, next week we will be live at Toyota Field for our last live show until we take off for the summer. We will be live at the Limestone County Sports Hall of Fame banquet. That'll be coming up first part of June, and then we'll probably be at the Mud Volleyball in July. But other than that, it'll be the best of Tailgate Talk until we come back in August. And that's Scores and More, brought to you by P4 Physical Therapy, delivering world-class outpatient care with a purpose. Visit them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
Well, all right, man. With all that, we're going to take us a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080.
Hear Applebee's Tailgate Talk on your Alexa device by saying, "Alexa, open PAS Plus," and hear it in crystal clear quality. Applebee's Tailgate Talk will be right back. P4 Therapy is an outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in northern Alabama and southern Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com.
First National Bank is a name everyone in the community recognizes. We see it in our schools, in our parks, and in our homes. First National Bank is proud to help make our community great. I am First National Bank Student Advisory Board member Elijah Goins from Athens Bible School, and I love to help represent First National Bank in my community. First National Bank, making communities great.
Located at 1880 Highway 72 East and 321 South Jefferson Street in Athens. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed and insured. Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clements sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Hi, this is Clint Woodson, head football coach at East Limestone, and you are listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
I'm all about the action. 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 I said I'm all about that action.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080. Todd the Bod, the talent Tomerlin, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert and Coach Clint Legg. And we're being joined by our SEC guru, the man that knows it all, AP Stedham. Good morning, AP. How are you, buddy?
Hey, good morning. Good morning. So glad to be on Applebee's Tailgate Talk, WKC, 1080 AM, Athens, Alabama.
Where are you today, AP?
I'm in Montgomery, Alabama. We were at a function here this week, the 24th annual Jimmy Rain Charity Golf Tournament and Banquet.
Yes, sir.
So nice. the main speaker was Nick Saban.
Oh man!
Oh wow!
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Live from
so
the
we had a
Gum
nice time. So we had a nice time. There was quite a few people here. Hugh Freeze was here, Bo Jackson, and Terry Daniel, the All-American punter from Auburn, and Antonio Langham, and Kevin Jackson, and Barry Krause, and Murray Legg, and trying to think, Hugh Durham, and Buck Ballou, and
Hugh Durham.
Hugh Durham was
How old is Hugh Durham?
He's got to be close to 90, I'm thinking. I don't know.
Got to be.
Yeah. And then my good friend Johnny Davis was here. He's from Montgomery, so Johnny was here, All-American fullback, the best fullback ever at Alabama. He was here.
Oh, yeah.
Ozzie Newsome, and had a great time.
Man.
That sounds, boy, that was the who's a who right there, Clint.
What a time, man.
Good for y'all.
Man.
Yeah. They could check it out on my Facebook page. I have quite a few photos, and I had the interview with Saban, so I was able to ask him 3 or 4 questions.
Oh, that's
good. They can check that out.
Hey, AP, did you get to see Coach Saban during the draft? Man, I'm telling you, this I hate, man. I sure do hate he's gone from Alabama, but let me tell you something. He's going to be a plus for ESPN or whatever he chooses to do, because he really can talk the game.
Yeah, probably so. He didn't have us do any interviews with him because I reached out and he wasn't doing any interviews, so I didn't get a chance to watch them on the TV. They had a different network on when we were in the media room, so I didn't get a chance to hear him, but I heard he was very good. I'm sure he'll be funny and insightful, and I asked him about his career, and you could check it out in the video, what he said. He gave his answer to a couple of media questions that I had for him.
Awesome. Man, that's good stuff. AP, what is all this money? It goes to, what'd you say, Jimmy Rain? Who gets all this money now?
No, he started out with one scholarship 20-something years ago. He's up to 60 scholarships. You can attend any school. Think about that, any school. they're going to pay for it.
Wow.
He gets 60 scholarships now. They've been nearly 700 scholarships, $7.2 million so far in the last 20-something years. That's
awesome.
pretty phenomenal.
That's awesome.
It is great.
Where is it in Montgomery? Where were y'all? Where was this right there?
At the hotel downtown, the Renaissance Hotel downtown.
Yeah, they have a lot there, man. We have a lot of our principal meetings and athletic AHSAA meetings there at that. It's a real nice place, and a short walk down there to the baseball complex.
Yes, it is.
You can walk down.
It's right there. You walk right there a couple blocks right there. And it's a nice property, and had a good time. And I think this year, 1,000 people at the event.
Did you interview anybody else, man? Anybody else besides our man Saban?
Primarily that was it, but I did talk to people. We were in a room where they take a big photo. They can look at that photo as well. That's everybody. It must be 70, 80 people in the photo.
Man, I guess
they get together for that. So I was talking to people as I was snapping the photos and things. So, yeah, I had a moment with Hugh Freeze, and I know he's excited about those wide receivers trying to help his quarterback. I know that.
Absolutely, man. And you know, too, is so many dudes there, so many awesome people. You just mentioned, who do you sit down?
I was just going to say, man, my head would have been spinning like not
hour with everybody. Let me get an hour with everybody, you know.
Yeah, a cool fella, Ed Too Tall Jones. We sat down for lunch yesterday and through the last couple of nights, and he's a very interesting person. Ed Too Tall Jones, for those who remember him, Tennessee State.
Yeah.
Awesome.
#1 draft choice, 74, I believe.
I was just going to say he has to be in his 70s now. So
back in the day when he played, that was when the Cowboys were the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
They were America's.
That's it.
They had a great what you call them now. I don't know what you call them now, AP, but they're not American.
I've got a lot of names for them. I can't say them on air.
I don't even think they're Texas's team anymore. I think the Texans are Texas.
I believe you're right.
I'm telling you, might be Arlington. Maybe that's it.
Yeah,
that's right.
That's the extent of their reach right now.
Yeah,
but he knows how to make money. That's what he does.
AP, I know you're not watching, and I know Tim and Todd probably not, but I'm going to tell you something. Huge win yesterday in the SEC.
I'm watching. Heck yeah.
In the SEC, when Kentucky beat Michigan in softball, advanced today in the winners bracket out there in the Oklahoma State and Stillwater bracket. That was huge.
Well, and let me add this before AP jumps in. Fourth time in ACC history that all 13 teams made the tournament. That's incredible.
And next year they'll do it again.
Yeah. They're loaded.
And, I'm thinking, why is Vanderbilt not on that list? Why do they don't have the team? I don't understand, because they like the baseball, right?
Yeah.
At Vanderbilt. I'm thinking softball being natural for them.
AP, we got a guy that used to come on. He used to be the softball coach at Bob Jones High School named Kent Chambers.
Oh, yes.
The lady that's the AD at Vandy is a Bob Jones graduate. So I called him, AP, and I made him. I said, call up there and ask him, because I got one smart kid, and I said, I got two, by the way. I got one smart kid, and I said, man, why aren't they doing softball? Because if you know, Clemson just started softball like 4 years, and they're superstar in the game.
Well, they just started,
and Duke as well. You know, but why don't Vandy? And he come back with this, and he says, well, they don't have any more room there to put a softball complex in the place.
I see, huh?
So it's
the space right now.
I reckon, hey, but
with that turf field, could you not just put a temporary fence out there, bring the bases? I mean, I don't know.
Baseball would want them to
I'm
do
sure
that.
they wouldn't, but it's a turf. That's what I'm saying, though.
Well,
it wouldn't like it would tear up the dirt in the infield.
But
I don't know. I would think the coach might welcome something like that, because it brings more recognition to his field.
True, but you know, AP, there's another school up there called Belmont, and Belmont does not play softball. They're off campus 2 miles where they play, so Vandy could purchase somewhere off campus. Hey,
I think so.
You get up all those doctor alumni for.
Well, no kidding. They got the money. You think with Title IX, it'd almost be a giving.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
that's a great sport, and have women come to Nashville. I don't think that's a very difficult sell.
No,
I don't think.
Let me tell you what: if they put the stadium on Broadway down there by Aldean's and down there, my daughter will go to Vandy. She will play, so I can get downtown. Man. Oh man.
That would be so much fun. Yeah,
Yes,
Ken Story from Bob Jones High School there in Madison, correct?
That's exactly right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And
we had her on the show one time. She's very good.
Man, she really is. I'm still reeling from all the dudes AP says is down there in
I
Montgomery.
know it, man.
Good Lord.
So going into something like that, you obviously have
Yes.
a really good idea who's already going to be there. Do you try to set yourself an agenda, for the lack of a better word, of going, I really would like to talk to this guy, this lady, whatever? Or do you just, once you get there and you kind of look like somebody's free, do you just jump over? Or like, how do you try to figure that out? Because that would be mind-blowing to me.
Yeah, the main speaker, Jimmy, we always speak to Jimmy first because he's sitting down in the chair next to Nick Saban. Sometime I'll do an interview with Jimmy on one side and the featured speaker, like Vince Dooley, was on my other side. So I did that simultaneously. And then all the people that show up, the personalities, the former coaches and players, I'm always cognizant of who's going to be there. And I want just a quick word with somebody about a certain subject, and I make a list because you can forget when there's 60, 70, 80 people there. You want to make sure you speak to the ones that you have a question. So, yeah, there is a game plan.
Yeah, according to Tom, AP knows where to go.
I'm sure he does. You figured it out at this point, hadn't you, bud?
I made my way through.
Yeah,
that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. It was fun.
Well, good deal.
Great event.
Well, AP, man, we appreciate all your time, and next week will be our last show for the year, and we just can't thank you enough for you. All the different times where you've been, like today, you're at an airport, and then you're in a press box, you're on the field, or just anyway, you're always more than gracious with your time, and can't thank you enough for that. And
we appreciate it. We thank you for all your support through the years, and we've enjoyed the repartee and the conversations. We have a lot of fun.
All right. Well, tell us who you got coming up on Kelly as we see it this week.
Oh yeah, we had an interesting show last week. We had the newest member of the College Football Playoff Selection Committee, Mike Riley. People will remember him. Mike was on the 73 Alabama team as a reserve. That was his uncle. Hayden Riley was the baseball and the basketball coach before CM arrived to coach the basketball. And then we had Shane Matthews, the color analyst on the Florida Gators Radio Football Network. So those were our guests. And this week I'm kind of wide open. I'm still debating, but we had some good guests this past week, and I hope people can go back and listen. They'll enjoy it.
Well,
especially Mike. He's not new on the committee, so that's interesting for him. One of only 13 people, we were able to get him on the show.
Absolutely. That was a good guess. So we'll keep our eyes open and look forward to seeing who you got coming on. Have a safe trip home, man, on the roads, and enjoy your weekend.
Okay, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye. That was AP Stedham, our SEC guru, man. We're just living our lives through him. He just don't know it, man.
He needs a driver. I'm his guy.
There we go. No kidding. Well, we're going to take us a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKC, the Big 1080.
Bring a little caffeination inspiration to your next event with Tailan Tom's Coffee of Athens. Check out their signature products, including a full coffee menu, white chocolate mocha, lattes, frappes, energy drinks, lemonades, and teas. Tailan Tom serves events of any size, concerts, neighborhood block parties, high school football games, you name it. Tailan Tom's Coffee of Athens is sure to make any event a little sweeter. Visit Tailan Tom's Coffee of Athens on Facebook or call them at 434-1734. Tailan Tom's Coffee of Athens.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area, assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Davis & Cole LLP, located at 105 South Marion Street, open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 256-232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP.
Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with a Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
Hey, this is Jim Gasker, former Major League Baseball outfielder and first baseman. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080. Todd the Bod, the Talent Tomlin, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert and Coach Clint Legg, and principal of Clements High School. We're being joined now by Athens United volleyball, Keyana and Tynesha Malone, and it looks like practically the whole squad. So a bunch of pretty young ladies behind us. Look like they're all ready to go and hit the court, or I guess the sand, depending on what time of season this is. I don't know. But thank y'all so much for joining us.
Yes, sir.
How is everybody doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Doing good.
So tell us about where are y'all at in the season right now?
We just wrapped up our season 2 weekends ago at regionals, and we won the regional.
Awesome! Congratulations!
Phenomenal.
Phenomenal. So what age group have we got here?
12U.
Okay, 12U. So but y'all go older. Y'all go up to 18. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
The club, yes.
All right. So tell me about the club a little bit. I see y'all got some camps coming up. One with Sanford, one with UAB. Sanford camp's June 11th and 12th. Middle school is from 9 to 12, and in the high school 2 to 5. And then the UAB camp is June 27th and 28th. It's what, $125?
Yes.
For the
and they have a lot of opportunities for kids throughout the summer. So for anybody interested, and even just the beginners.
Okay. Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it starts out, you don't have to be a pro when you hit the court running. Okay, well, good deal. Well, talk to us a little bit about your season.
Okay, so we started out the season in January, and so we ended up we went to 7 tournaments, and out of those 7 tournaments, we won 6 of them.
Wow!
And one of them was a 13U tournament, and then the tournament we didn't win was a 13U tournament up in Franklin, Tennessee. We actually did pretty well. We finished 3-2 there. We played 2 of the teams that we lost to actually won their division at the regionals in Atlanta, so we got beat by teams that actually won their division, so that was good. The biggest thing about these girls this season is team chemistry. Like, they bought into our culture. We're pretty tough coaches, and they bought in, and I know every day wasn't easy for them, but they bought in, they trusted us, their parents trusted us. Like, everybody was just family. And we even had a end of the season party the other day, and just watching everybody just come together, and just the friendships that's been made, it's just unbelievable. And like, that's the things that people don't see, like, off the court, that we try to create that culture with the girls. And so they were even their skills, like, just great girls, just encouraging each other. Even if they weren't in the spotlight, they were on the sidelines encouraging their teammates. And so we just had an unbelievable season. We haven't actually had a season like this before, but we just really enjoyed watching them the whole time, and just watching them be able to fight. And sometimes we did get down a couple of games. We didn't usually we pretty much had control of the game, but the couple of games we did get down, and then they were able to step up, in those moments, and be able to do what was need to be done at that moment.
Yeah, yes. I mean, to be able to see the girls, and that's awesome, girls. Be down like that and backs up against the wall a little bit, and then to pull yourselves up and come back. Even if you don't win, just giving the effort, but then the win is just, those feelings are phenomenal.
Well, here's my take on all this, and this is it. These two here are very, very much too humble. They are the best. United Volleyball is the best. These two talking to you are the best. Here's why they're the best, and these girls will tell you, and the parents here will tell you. When you join this ain't no daycare center. This ain't no rec league. Go up there and have a good time.
You're going to work.
It's all about, let's go to work and let's get better. And I know this. They said they lost one tournament, but I know from trust me, I bet the next week after they lost that ain't, oh man, we'll get them next time. I like the attitude of we'll get them this time, or we need to work to make sure we get them next time. And these two does it. And these kids here, I tell you, I bet you every one of them's gotten better. Every one of them loves it. And every one of them, when they get back to their schools, I can't tell you how much better it makes them to play this type of volleyball. When you get back to your school, you make it better. In fact, when they get back to school, it's going to be a little bit boring because they don't work as hard as these.
Oh, I was just fixing to say, it might, when y'all get back to school, it might seem like a little bit of a letdown, a break or letdown,
especially at West Limestone.
Yeah.
I'm just joking. I shouldn't have said that.
You know the coach, so
yeah. That's awesome. But man, I'm really impressed by these two, and I know my daughter loves them, and they're real good. So if you want to get involved in something special, you need to get involved in
it.
This.
Sounds like it is. What made y'all want to get involved and do this? And obviously love the game, but I mean, it's a lot of work, and I'm quite sure you're not making $1 million a year. So
right,
from that work.
We played in high school. We didn't play in college, but we played in high school, and we were both part of 3 state championships in high school at muscle shows. And to be honest, April Marsh, we were working at the grocery store here in Athens, and she seen Keyana, and she was like, hey, I need some help at coaching. And they lost contact for about a year, and then the next year she's like, hey, I still need some help. So we started helping her back in 2008 at Hazel Green, and we kind of followed her around for a little while. And now we're helping Jenny Jarrett at Bob Jones, and we've been coaching clubs since 2014.
Oh, wow.
And we coach this age group, and it's just a joy to watch them and to see where they started and then where they ended. And then we keep good relationships with them, so we'll follow them through high school, and so we'll bug them and bug their parents, and go watch them when we can. So it's just, we get a lot of gratification in seeing their growth as a player, as a person, and that a lot of people don't get to see. Like, we've seen them when they first started.
I was just going to say, you're getting them at that age, so they're younger. You get to see them develop not only as athletes, but as humans, and coming into young adults, and so I mean, that's phenomenal. So we got I don't know how many girls here, but we're going to let y'all pass. 11. We're going to let you pass the mic around. I want you to introduce yourself and then say what position you play to, and what school you go to.
Okay, I'm Harper Emerson. I go to Ardmore, and I set.
I'm Harper McCorkle. I go to Ardmore High School, and I play libero.
I'm Carly Sparks, and I set, and I go to Danville Middle School.
I'm Lexi Patterson. I go to West Limestone, and I play outside.
I'm Sophia Davis. I go to Journey Middle School, and I play outside middle.
I'm Taylor Galloway. I go to Lindsay Lane, and I play middle.
I'm Leah Wagner. I go to Athens Renaissance, and I play all over the back row.
I'm Emily Galloway. I go to Lindsay Lane, and I'm a setter.
I'm Elin Chitwood. I go to St. John's, and I'm a back row player.
I'm Cambria Sanders, and I go to Journey Middle School, and I'm middle.
I'm Clayton Olive. I play outside, and I go to Discovery Middle School.
So, wow, you got such a diverse group from wherever and anywhere, and that's awesome. And for how weird is it for y'all when y'all have to meet each other on the court against each other during the year? If anybody want to take that answer, surely some of y'all played against each other. I see some heads nodding.
It's different. It's like scary sometimes because you don't really know the person, and so you have to try and get to know them. And when you get to know them, it's easier to play with them.
Yeah. What about when you're playing against them, though? Do you get to talk that trash? I would be talking trash. I'd be letting them know real quick. We might have been teammates, but we're not today.
Well, when I play against them, it will be a little different because I won't be on the same court as them, but I'll be playing against them. So.
You want them to do good, just not good enough to beat you.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I hope y'all have a great game. Hope you lose.
Yeah.
There we go. Right. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Well, the best part is we help at Bob Jones High School, so we'll be seeing these girls. They'll be playing Bob Jones in their future. So, of course, we want to win.
Yeah, absolutely.
But we're going to be cheering for these girls to every step of the way. Like, we're going to always be their biggest supporters. I don't care what school we're at, what school they're at. They're our girls, and we're going to cheer for them no matter what.
Now, y'all have there's a Huntsville United, right, as well? So do y'all Athens, Huntsville play each other? Do y'all ever meet up in tournaments?
We do sometime at tournaments. We played a few United teams this year.
Okay. How does that ever feel like, like when you win, does it feel a little bit more like you got something up on them? A little bit?
Well,
everybody.
I can say it.
Well,
Admit it.
Well, everybody is our opponent. Like, we think about, we don't care if it's United. And I told a lady, I said, I don't care if my mama's on the other side of the court. I want to be here.
I love it. That's why y'all are such good coaches. Exactly, right there. Because Coach, I mean, you know this morning.
If you're not playing for these two, you're pretending.
And if you're not playing to win, I mean, that's why you work. That's why you go to practice and work hard and
that's right. That's what every parent in here is wanting from their kid, is that somebody's going to push them to the limit, work them hard, and that's what these two do. And I'm not saying it to be arrogant. I don't want them to go, Clint, shut up. but it is the truth, man. They go play people and just beat the mess out of it. And here's the proof in the pudding. These two girls from Ardmore and this girl here from West Limestone, the finals of the county tournament last year was United teams playing each other, basically.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome.
And our record was 39-2.
Wow.
And so you don't have a record like that without putting in the work.
No,
and
you don't. You didn't fall into that.
Yes, these girls put in the work every single practice. Like, we didn't have days, we didn't take days off. We went hard. We went hard in the paint every single practice. And I will say one thing about this group, they didn't complain a lot, and we did. And we believe in burpees, push-ups, sprints, suicide. We do all that stuff. But these girls bought into it. They knew, hey, if I miss more than 5 serves, this is what I got to do. I'm getting online. I'm doing. They knock it out. They weren't complaining.
He's already lined up. They know.
They are.
It's not. You don't have to wait for y'all's command. It's just like, get on the line. Yeah, I love it.
And another thing too, these girls worked outside of practice. Like, that's stuff that
this is what you got to do.
Absolutely. And like, we come together to help them as a team, but like, they got to work on their individual stuff. And we had a lot of girls outside of practice working. I'm sure a lot of parents can attest to volleyballs beating up against their walls, volleyballs like knocking stuff over in their house. Like, they really did work. And so, and it showed out on the court.
You can see it on the court.
Absolutely.
You mentioned Jenny Jarrett. Got a couple of Ardmore players over here. Her daughter, Emma, got hired as their volleyball coach out there at Ardmore, too.
Yes. We're excited for her.
Big supporters of Emma. When she came to Bob Jones, we were the assistants at Bob Jones. So we've seen Emma from her freshman year all the way through her college years, and they got a great coach. And I know Emma's going to do well at that program, and they're blessed to have her.
That's awesome. So now you're seeing some of your players that you've had come through your program now go on to be coaches themselves. That's got to make y'all just super proud.
Absolutely, yes. And it was so special about Emma. Like, she's real quiet, but like, she's a force to be reckoned with. Like, and she's gonna get in there and she's gonna work them, and she's gonna do great at that program.
That is good.
And that's something, 5A school, your first coaching job.
Right out of the gate. That's a great point. Yeah.
Pressure cooker up there too. I tell you this too, man. Not only she gets to work, but she's fixed to work for a good guy. And we ain't talked about this, but Coach Ball just got the principal job at Ardmore, and he'll be a good supporter of Coach Jarrett and volleyball and all sports and everything there at Ardmore. And Ball's a good guy, and he'll do a good job there as well.
Outside of players or whatever, what kind of support do y'all need? Like, do you need sponsor support? Because this isn't y'all travel, y'all are going around. Do y'all have that kind of support? I'm sure you could always need more, but this would be a good time to pitch it if anybody's listening and wants to support these young women and all their hard work. How does that work? Can they just reach out to y'all through y'all's website, which is unitedvolleyball.club, if y'all want to go and check this out? But is there an opportunity for sponsorship?
Yeah, but usually club, the parents, it's sponsored by the parents, and then usually they need more sponsorships for the schools. So definitely the schools need the sponsorship for sure.
Okay.
Absolutely. Like, pouring into your local program, your local volleyball program is what's going to really, like, boost. Like, that's what we want. We want the volleyball programs in the schools to really be boosted. So, like, that's where sponsors can really go in and make a difference, is, like, going into those schools and talking to the coaches and really seeing what they need at their program.
Yeah. Now, do y'all ever, do y'all work very closely with some of the high school coaches? And you know, do they ever sometimes maybe, because, y'all obviously got a really good thing going here. Not that they feel like you're pulling the girls away. You're not, obviously. It's a co-effort.
Yeah, absolutely. So we help, like she said, we help coach at Bob Jones, and we're actually going to be coaching the freshman team at Bob Jones next year.
Awesome.
So club is just an addition. Of course, if they don't play other sports that like conflict too much, like club is just an addition. Like we encourage kids to play club, and we hope that high school coaches encourage them to play club, you know, if that's something they want to do, because of course it helps them in the long run.
Absolutely.
And of course, if they can't play club, like, you definitely want to keep your skills up and train outside of whatever other sport that you're doing. So, but we definitely encourage club, and we're all about volleyball. We do pretty much volleyball all year round. So
y'all start in January. So when is the end of high school? So they usually have about a 6-week break there?
Right. So we're starting summer workouts June 10th.
Okay. So, wow. Then that leads right into back to school for all y'all.
Yeah.
So this is 12U. Who all's going to be moving up?
So everybody has to move up, and that was another thing too. Like, everybody want us to move up. With every team we coach, I think they tell us, hey, we'll pay y'all to move up with our girls, and I think we do enjoy every group, and, you know, just like this group, we would love to move up with them. But I think, like, getting those new groups in and just being able to touch different people, like, we just really like being able to meet new people, meet new families, and be able to offer what we think we can offer to them.
Well, and what y'all are offering is, it is, and Coach Lex attested to it. It's so good. It needs to, instead of moving up with the girls every year and then having to maybe go back down, start back up. Having fresh team every year, you're getting to touch, like you said, so many more families and girls. And now we're talking about girls. Y'all also coach boys, right? Or Athens United?
Well, we don't have a boys team in Athens, but they do have one in Huntsville.
Okay, all right. Is it just because lack of? Have y'all not had many young guys wanting to step up?
Yeah, they're still trying to build
it up
in this area, boys volleyball.
I'm trying to think when.
I want to ask them something. Let me see this. I want every one of them to tell me this. All right. I want one of them to tell me what is their favorite thing about United volleyball.
Okay.
Y'all ready? It got to be quick. Y'all can't sit there and I need y'all to answer quick. Can y'all handle that? You ready? I'm going to start with you since you're right by me. Favorite thing about United volleyball? Go.
My favorite thing about United volleyball is the people I get to meet.
I like getting to learn new things and play with new teams every year.
My favorite part is the competitiveness and being with the new team.
My favorite part is the people and the coaches.
My favorite thing is getting to go all over and play new teams every time.
I like the competitiveness.
I like to get to meet new people on my team every year.
I like how different coaches have different techniques.
Probably meeting new teams and playing new teams.
Probably meeting new people and the community.
Probably like the coaches and how they make you more competitive and a better player.
Hey, now I want y'all to just do one thing. I want y'all to point at which one of these two is the meanest one. Which one's the meanest?
Oh, that was quick. That was no hesitation.
So awesome. Oh,
holy
smokes. I love that.
They don't play no games with them.
She can ride home with me right now. Let's go. Let's go. That is so awesome.
Man.
Golly.
And, wow. Listen, we've always said youngins don't lie. That was quick.
I know this much. I bet you every one of them will tell you they sure do love these two.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about, too.
And that is what it's about. And y'all are really young right now. you're very mature. You seem for your age, but you're 10 years from now, 15 years from now is when you're really going to look back on this and appreciate these two even more. And not just for the volleyball, but for whether it's just the hard work they're instilling in y'all or, the game itself. And you're going to be like, wow, Coach did this, Coach did that. Now, that's where I learned this from. So, yeah, y'all are more than just coaches. You're, semi-moms, I guess, for lack of a better word, in some instances. But and I know the parents appreciate that well. And y'all are learning hard work, because I'm telling you, when you get as old as these two, I'm still real young, but these two guys are older. It doesn't get any easier as you get older, does it, coaches? So, learn that hard work now, and obviously y'all are. So, well, tell us when, obviously you can go to unitedvolleyball.club. I guess will be your best bet to sign up. Is there any other options like Facebook? Y'all have a Facebook page?
Yes, they have a Facebook United Volleyball page.
So United Volleyball on Facebook. Congratulations, girls. That is a phenomenal season. What was it, 39-2? Unbelievable.
And we did have a scare in the semifinal game. That was probably our scariest game of the season. We won the first set 25, 12, or 13, and then we lost the second set 23-25. And then in the third set, we actually got down 11. We were up, and then we got down 11-10 in a game to 15, and we were able to pull it out. So, that just shows the grit and the grind that these girls have. And I was nervous, but I couldn't let them know I was nervous. And they seemed to handle the pressure pretty well, and we were proud of them.
And should be. And y'all should be proud of yourselves. Absolutely. Well, thank y'all so much for joining us. That was Keyana and Tynesha Malone with Athens Volleyball, United Volleyball. And we're proud of all y'all and hope to have y'all back maybe when y'all step up into next year and continue that success, okay?
Absolutely. Thank y'all so much for having us.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks so much. Awesome. We're going to take us a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080.
Hear Applebee's Tailgate Talk anywhere you go by downloading the PAS Plus app for your Android or iPhone. We'll be back with more after this. Come see all your friends at Applebee's in Athens, Highway 72 West, just off I-65. 12 minutes guaranteed or it's free Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. 7 items to choose from. Can't make it for lunch? Visit them for happy hour, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. or late night. Half-price appetizers with beverage purchase, 6 appetizers to choose from. One of your favorite teams is sure to be playing on the big screen, too. See you tomorrow at Applebee's Neighborhood Grill, Highway 72 Athens, just off I-65. While others have come and gone, the Lions Den Gym has been roaring as a workout and exercise fixture in Athens, growing from its humble basement beginnings in 1981 to their current 10,000 square foot location at 212 Commercial Drive in Athens. The Lions Den offers 24/7 access to their ever-expanding equipment collection that includes treadmills and climbers, elliptical trainers, stationary bikes, loose weights and dumbbells, and over 45 different weight machines. Contact the Lions Den Gym about a membership today at 256-652-2627. Visit them online at lionsdengym.com or on Facebook, The Lions Den Gym, 256-652-2627. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Now on a platform near you, the only year-round weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Wreakin' Havoc Podcast. News, interviews, and more. Dropping every Thursday, we'll just reek of the Huntsville Havoc. Check us out on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and listen, follow, and subscribe on your favorite platform via the PAS Plus app and online at wreakinhavoc.com.
Hey, I'm Cody Gross. I'm the head football coach at Athens High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Let me give you some trash talk.
Hey, you want to talk some trash?
Trash?
Oh, I love trash.
Trash.
Trash. Won't pick it up. Take them like no way. Trash. Girl, why not take out the trash?
You don't know how to trash talk, do you?
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080. Todd, the Bod, the Talent Tomberlin, alongside producer extraordinary Tim Lambert and Coach Clint Legg. Joining us with the First National Bank Hotline, making communities great, is the Rocket City Trash Pandas Media Relations Associate, Logan Barandis. Logan, how you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, guys. Happy to be back on as always.
Well, appreciate you joining us, man. It's been a rough week, more or less, for the Trash Pandas. I think, went 2-4 or something like that in the last 6 games?
I think that sounds right.
Yeah,
I mean, it's been a rough road trip, to say the least. I mean, we had that first win in Tennessee.
Yeah.
The Smokies are a great team. A lot of top prospects on their team. Hung in tough yesterday, lost in walk-off fashion, but still got 2 games to turn it around.
Oh, yeah. We've got 2 more to go. Not really hitting the ball. Only scored, well, they're hitting, I guess, but they're just not getting the runs across. I think they've only scored 6 runs in those losses, 3 losses, last 3 losses anyway. So maybe today the bats will get warmed up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, game 1 of that series, the small ball was working for them. I think like their first 13 hits were singles. But yeah, the next 2 games after that, nothing really came across. Had the 2 home runs yesterday from Payne and Wagaman, so that started to turn around. But yeah, it's just not getting those hits together in timely fashion.
The pitching hadn't been terrible though, has it? The last few games?
No, I'd say it's kept us in it for sure. Got a pretty good performance from John O'Reilly yesterday. Caden Dana, one of his not one of his stronger starts, but it still kept the Trash Pandas in it. And then, I mean, Victor Medeiros had a very good start, game 1 of that series. Like, went 8 innings in that game. It was his career high. So he'll be closing the series on Sunday. So we've gotten some good performances for sure.
After the series with the Smokies, 6-game series coming in with the Montgomery Biscuits. I always like those 6-game series. Those, obviously, for travel purposes and all, it's got to be better, especially when you're at home for that long. But and I think the May 21st is like Elvis night, appreciation night, so everybody gets an Elvis poster. So that'll bring out a few folks just for that, to be honest. But
oh, for sure. I mean, that's a great way to open up any series. I mean, we opened up the last homestand with the Star Wars night and the Sean Noel bobblehead. So I feel like our openers have always had some of the stronger promotions, you could say. But definitely excited for the Elvis night. I mean, this is the only trip that Montgomery makes here, even though like we're in the same state and like it's so close. We go to them at some point during the year, but they're doing pretty good in the South right now. They're in first place. So
yeah,
the Trash Pandas have fared well against those teams, so hopefully it's a nice turnaround.
Yeah, hope so. Right now, Trash Pandas 17-19, 6 games back. So, nothing to get too, start sweating about too much. But, we need to find a series or 2 where we can, pick up some steam on the Birmingham Barons, who are 23-13 right now.
Yeah, I mean, that's really the big thing. The Barons and the Smokies have been 2 of the best teams in the league. And they haven't even played each other yet. So when they play each other at certain points during the year, that'll give us some time to catch up a bit.
Yep.
But, yeah, it's just the way the schedules work so far.
Yeah, that's interesting. You think they'd at least played once by now, but
we've played both of them twice.
Huh, yeah. Well, yeah, that'll help because somebody's gonna get knocked off in those games, so.
We've actually, this is our 3rd time playing Tennessee. After the Montgomery series, you go right back to Birmingham. So that's just the way things have worked out. I mean, we haven't played Chattanooga once yet.
Wow. And then after Montgomery, we go on a 4-game series to Birmingham. So we'll have the Barons then an opportunity to gain some ground on our own without any help.
Yeah, I mean, you got to take care of business yourself when it comes down to these standings. Birmingham's a great team. I know they had one of their top prospects called up to the big leagues during our last road series there, Brian Ramos. So Probably won't have him during that series, but it's still a very good team over there.
Well, next week we're coming out there to Toyota Field, and I looked at the weather forecast, and Thursday and Friday got some rain. It wasn't going as far as Saturday, so maybe it'll be out of the way whenever we can come out there. I understand we're going to have Andy Shatsley on with us while we're out there.
Yeah, just spoke to him. All good to go on Saturday, and yeah, weather-wise, it should be a great week for that. I mean, you mentioned Thursday, Friday, the only scary days for weather, but got good promotions in store. Got great series in store. A couple new guys we're hoping to make their debut at some point while we're out there. We got to take 3 new players headshots when we get out there on Tuesday.
Awesome. Good deal, man.
Awesome, man.
Well, we're looking forward to it. Look forward to being out there next week, and hope next 2 games against the Smokies, Trash Pandas can pull them out, and then look forward to the Biscuits coming in.
Yeah, definitely really excited for it. Should be a fun series.
All right, buddy. Well, Logan, man, thanks so much for joining us. We always appreciate your time, and we will see you next Saturday.
No problem. See you at Toyota Field.
All right, buddy. That was Logan Barandis, the Rocket City Trash Pandas Media Relations Associate. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKC, the Big 1080.
If you have a question, comment, or idea for Tailgate Talk, you can email it to tailgatetalk@hotmail.com. Remember, you can always call or text us during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be right back with more of Applebee's Tailgate Talk on 1080 WKAC.
Home security is not what it used to be. With Secure Connect and smart home integration features, you can unlock your doors and turn off your alarm from your smart home app. No more hiding a key under a rock. Get Secure Connect and live life connected. Call Ardmore Telephone Company at 800-830-9946 to secure your home today.
P4 Therapy is an outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in northern Alabama and southern Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook, too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
Coming this fall to a podcast platform near you. The Wingmen.
There's someone on the wing. Something.
Join us live every week this football season as Kirk Pierce, Johnny Johnson, and Brad Kimbrough talk James Clements sports with coaches, players, and other special guests. The Wingmen.
We're winging it, Jerry.
Coming this fall on your favorite platform via the PAS Plus app on your Alexa device by saying Open PAS Plus and online at jcwingmen.net.
This is the Big 1080 WKAC Athens.
This is ex-NBA player and coach Rudy Tomcatovich, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to WKC, the Big 1080, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk. we've got it joining us on the First National Bank hotline, making communities great, the new head football coach of Clements High School, Coach Pugh. Coach, man, how's that sound? How's that sound, the new head coach?
Oh, it fires me up.
It should fire you.
Fires
Now,
me up,
you
man.
got to be careful with Coach Clint Legg sitting here, being as it is. We don't want to talk about administration yet. We'll wait and do that off air. You and me will do that off air and complain about that. But I'm teasing. But man, congratulations! All of us here at Applebee's Tailgate Talk are so happy and proud for you. And obviously, all of us have known you since the day you were born, and it's just amazing, man, to see how far you've come. I know off air we talked a little bit about the nervousness and for lack of a better word, a little scared. But you know what? Like I told you, that's a good thing because that means you care, and that means that means you feel like you don't know everything going in. And that's important too. So, but with the foundation that you've got, with the coaches you've played for, with you've been around Coach Legg, obviously your dad, Coach Jeff Pugh, and being around Cody, and just through the years, I mean, you've got a great foundation. So, you're going to do great, man. You are.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. And like you said, I've had a lot of people that's been great mentors to me. So, I'm excited and I'm ready to go and see what this first year has to hold for me. So,
and of course, one of your best buddies, Gavin Greenhall, Coach Greg Greenhall's son. I was joking with you the other day through a text. You've always got him to lean on because nobody knows the X's and O's better than Gavin. He'll share that with you all day long.
He will tell you. He will tell you that for sure. I'm sure he'll have a bunch to say about what I'm doing on offense.
So be careful before you ask him.
Hey, Brick, I'm going to ask you this question, man. Everybody, when you go into something, you have like this is the way I think it's going to be. This is what I think they're going to look like. And then after Thursday night, when you saw those kids, tell everybody what you saw that's different and what you saw out there that kind of fires you up about this season.
Okay, yeah, I going into it, I didn't know what to expect because I've never been at a smaller school like that before. And the community, I didn't know how involved they would be with it. I didn't know how strong we would be. But, after watching them and seeing we had a good crowd there that showed up. And the boys were fired up, and they had some great maxes already. So, and they were fired up, and it fired me up. So I'm really excited to see, what we can do over the summer to make it even better than it already is.
Yeah. The one thing about you is that I love is, you're a young man, 28, somewhere around in there?
Yeah.
Okay. And, but you've got that old school mentality because of that foundation that you've had through the years. And so you're going to be able to obviously relate to the kids because you are younger. But you may shock them a little bit here or there when you pull out some of that old school mentality on them. You think they're ready? They're going to be ready for that because they're going to work. Well, I know that.
Oh yeah. Well, I told them in the locker room the other day after the lift-on that just come ready to work because it's not going to be easy. It's not just going to get given to you. So they're going to come ready to work every day, and we're going to go on the whistle in the weight room, hold everybody accountable, and hopefully by then they'll be holding each other accountable, and I won't even have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So that's what that's what I'm striving to get from them.
Yeah, and that's what you want. Yeah, when you can hold your teammates accountable, especially, and obviously you're going to have a young team, but you never know. There might be a 9th or 10th grader that steps up and is the leader of that whole show. Somebody will. It's just a matter of when.
Somebody's got to do it.
I know this much. We do got a 10th grade going in 10th grade dude that is the leader in the weight room by his actions, and he squatted 525 of the night, missed 545, 550. He's a 290-pound, 5'10", 5'11" kid, a high school lineman, man. And everybody, like I told him, Brick, everybody talks about being young. Coach is going to be young. One of the potential quarterbacks could be one of the best ones we got. It's 6 to be in the 9th grade.
Wow.
But he's a dude, and when Coach can get at him and mentor him up and get some of the foolishness out of him, he's going to be a really good football player at Clements High School.
Well, Coach Pugh, so, and obviously, until you get in there and start working with the young men and seeing who can do what and all, you obviously probably already have like particular offenses that you like. Hey, this is what I like to run. This is how we do things, or whatever. But I wonder, do you think that you'll have not talent, but the athleticism per se to be able to do that? And if not, I guess my question is, are you going to coach how you like to coach, or are you just going to coach to what you have, and then maybe change some of it up?
I've always been taught to coach to what you have, so I'm going to evaluate them and see what we got. I'd like to be a run-heavy guy that relying on the offensive line and. That's what I've always been taught, and I love that. But, if that's something we can't do, then you got to adapt to the players that you have. So,
yeah,
I'm always open.
Well, and, whoever the quarterback ends up being, obviously you had a really good high school career as a quarterback. So they, are you going to coach the quarterbacks? Is that?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I am, and me and John Moore is also.
Okay, I was going to say I forgot about John. I didn't know if John was going to stay on the staff. So, and obviously he was a good one as well too. So,
yeah, I'm really excited about him being on the staff. He's going to do a great job for us.
Talk about some of your other staff.
We got Dominique Clements that played for Coach Legg at Ardmore. He's going to do the skill and the secondary for us. And Bobby Earl Green, he's going to be the defensive coordinator and the assistant head coach. And I'm super excited to have him.
I'm so glad Bobby Earl's staying.
An experienced guy that can, he can help me. He's just, and the players love him.
Yeah.
So,
and he can always show off those 4 or 5, I don't know, however many rings he's got.
He's got a bunch, I'll tell you that.
And he's going to wear them.
Yep.
He's going to wear them. We're still, like I told him, Brick, we're still trying to work we got some spots to work them in and get the right fits there. And man, I've had a lot. I don't mind sharing this with you. I've had a couple older guys, retired guys. One being Coach Hargrove that I've been really on about coming down, and Coach goes, well, me and my wife do this. I said, listen, dude, I just want you to come down, show up, come down to practice, come to the sideline, and add something to it. And nobody cares what you do because Coach Hargrove knows a lot of football, and that's one in particular that I've been on since I've been at Clements about coming to help us do something.
It would be good.
He's a good dude, man. But like I said, man, anybody that can add to it and going to be a part of this Clements, but the first thing is, care about the kids, and we want high energy dudes all around the place, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, and you certainly got that with the head coach, and Rick, you're going to find out. I mean, growing up, you probably did y'all even play Clements back then? Surely you did.
No, I never. No? I played them in middle school a couple times, but that was it.
Okay. Well, you're gonna find out, man. That community really cares, and they really support their athletic team. So, from that standpoint, you're not gonna have a problem at all. And being high energy like you are and bringing a lot of that to the table, there's, a lot of those kids that may have been walking the hallway that, were on the line of playing or not. Some of those kids will probably want to come out now, and hopefully they can help,
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to getting into school and trying to hold a meeting and, just seeing if anybody's interested and trying to talk them into playing football for me.
Now, I didn't ask Coach Legg, what are you going to be doing in the classroom? PE or
PE? Yeah, PE.
I'm trying to talk Brick into doing PE for now. I'm also trying to talk him into going to get something called driver's education. And here's why, man. You talking about the gift that keeps on giving. It's the greatest job I've ever had in my life. I always wanted to be on Hair Nation Ozzy's Boneyard. That would be my favorite job. But the driver's ed's up there number one.
Number one.
Or Ric Flair's manager. That would have been awesome. Well,
now my dad used to be a driver's ed teacher in high school, and he'd come home with some stories about some of the drivers.
That's right.
But going back to Todd's question about going with what you have or whatever, it reminded me of when Tanner played Mae Jemison this past season, and they were beating them really bad. Tanner was winning the game, and then Mae Jemison, they just throw out their playbook and start throwing it around. Came back in the second half and won the game. So, hopefully you don't have one of those games that, hopefully whatever you're going to do is going to work through the whole game. You don't have to go to that drastic measure.
But Brick could tell you this, man. When you establish your offense and your defense, you can't go out there this Monday and go, we're going to do double wing, and then next week we're going to do the spread.
Yeah, no.
You can't become offense of the week. You coach what you're doing and believe in it. It's going to work.
Yeah.
Some nights it just does not work, and it's because of the old simple cliche, and I hate this word because I used to look at them at halftime and they'd go, Coach, we went over that all week. I hate that. We went over it. We're going to rep it till we don't know it.
And that's the thing. And Coach Pugh, I know you know this. Repetition is where it's at. Like, they've got to know, and they will know, I know, because the way you coach. You have to just run it so many times in practice over and over. When that ball snaps and you've caught a particular play, everybody, you don't even think about it. You know exactly who you're blocking, what the scheme is, what hole you're supposed to hit, whatever, what route you're supposed to run. Coach Legg, you bring up a good point. And sometimes the other team just does stuff to – sometimes the other team just has better nights.
It's just not true.
That's right.
And Mae Jemison, I think they stayed with that game plan the rest of their season. So I think it still worked out.
Watch this. That's their game plan. And Mae Jemison's game plan's always being Brick could tell you this. When they were Johnson, their game plan was always, we're going to throw this ball as far as we can and hope that guy catches
it. Yeah. Well, not giving too much away, Coach Pugh. What do you like to do offensively? Do you like to spread it, keep it in tight?
Don't give a lot away.
I'm not saying.
I'm not going to give it all away, but I like to run the football. I'll keep it there.
And I love that because, man, it is just so deflating to the other team if you can. And even if you're getting 3 and 4 yards at a whack, you're eventually going to just wear them down. And
Yep. Tim and Todd will know this, and Brick won't know this guy, but let me tell you this. The kid we got now that could be one of the potential running backs, his granddaddy played with me at Clements and could be, Jayden is a top-notch dude. But if I had to rank him, I'd rank my guy here's why. Our whole team was based around what Mark Williams did at running back. And Mark was one of the best. He could run it 40, 50 times a game. And by the way, Mark wasn't in shape. He didn't work out like Brick's working these guys out either. But Mark could do it, and his grandson now is there, and he's a hard-working dude, little short, compact dude that can hide behind him, runs behind his pads, shifty to the hole, in the hole. That's a one-cut guy that can really run hard. And, man, I'm looking forward to seeing what Coach Pugh can develop this little young dude with,
Well, good deal. Well, Coach, man, thanks so much. Congratulations once again. Like I said earlier, we're just so proud of you and happy for you, dude. Can't wait to see what all you're going to do. And, just remember that, it's one game at a time, right now, one practice and one weightlifting session at a time. But you'll get there and you'll get those kids there.
Oh, yes, sir. I appreciate it, guys. Super excited, and I'm ready to roll.
All right, buddy. Well, we'll be talking to you next year quite often and look forward to that as well.
And Brick, first and foremost, roll tide.
That's right.
Hey, absolutely. Roll tide.
Roll tide, buddy. Well, all right. Thanks for joining us, man. Be safe, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right. See you guys.
All right. That was Coach Brick Pugh, the new Clements head football coach. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKC, the Big 1080.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
David Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Davis & Cole LLP, located at 105 South Marion Street, open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 256-232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP.
When you're looking for something special for your next event, why not bring in the most amazingly fine flavored shaved ice this side of the islands? Kona Ice of Decatur in Athens. Whether it's a school or major sporting event, a picnic, or a festival, Kona Ice brings the fun and laughter. From their steel drum music to their signature flavor wave, where guests can flavor their own shaved ice. No event is too big or too small. Kona Ice makes fundraising easy too. Call Kona Ice today and tell them what you have in mind. 256-566-5298. Or look for them on your favorite social media platform. Kona Ice of Decatur in Athens. 256-566-5298. Applebee's Tailgate Talk wants to recognize our local athletes, and you can help. Go to tailgatetalk.net throughout the school year to vote for the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. The winner receives a Tailgate Talk t-shirt from that shirt printing place. Submit your own nominations for future polls, too. While you're there, check out the Tailgate Talk archives and see what you might have missed. That's the Applebee's Neighborhood Athlete of the Week. Cast your vote today from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill and Tailgate Talk.
Hey, this is East Limestone baseball coach Adam Brown, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080. Todd the Talent Tomberlin alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert and Coach Clint Legg. And our special guest segment, sponsored by Yellowhammer Roofing, is proud to have ABS graduate and new signee for golf scholarship, Luke Davis. Luke, man, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
That is awesome. So, moving on from high school to college, and you know, at least it's right down the road. That's pretty cool. It's far enough away, but it's still close enough, right?
Yes, sir.
So, tell us a little bit about your season and, you know, kind of where you ended and how all that went.
Yeah, my season got started a little late because of surgery I had to have done, and but started off well, won my first tournament back, and then just played pretty solid throughout the year, and then ended up winning sectionals and sub-state, and then finished second at state this year.
Congratulations, buddy. That's a big deal.
That is awesome.
Absolutely a big deal. Go ahead.
Man, how you feel now after that surgery? You feel like you're back 185, or where you feel right now, man?
I feel a whole lot better. It's probably the end of last summer. I got to where I was having some pain from my previous surgery in my lower left side of my back, and then decided to let them go in again and clean some things up that needed to be done, and I have not had any pain since then.
And this was on your what? Surgery on
my back.
Oh, man. Lower, upper?
Lower.
Bless your heart. That's
Good
too
bit.
young, man. I've had 4. There's no way I could swing a club. So, how long did it take you before you even felt like you were comfortable for attempting a swing?
Well, I've already had 2. My first one, I was 15, and that one, it took me probably 5 months to swing a club. But this one was just a smaller one, just going in and cleaning up some stuff. So it was only like 3-4 weeks. Yeah. And then I was back swinging again.
That's awesome, dude.
Luke, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You took a couple of spills on the basketball court, too, that I thought maybe that was what led to the surgery. Maybe it aggravated it. I don't know.
Yeah, it was really, I was playing a whole lot of golf the end of last summer, and I guess I wouldn't spend enough time taking care of my body, and just started aggravating me. Yeah. But it was probably halfway through the basketball season. I just kept feeling that when I was making like different moves in that lower left side, and that's when I decided I needed to do something about it.
Now, you were playing with something on your shoulder, too, though. I mean, you had some issues going on.
I tore my labrum last season, and I had to have surgery on that last year.
Right or left?
Right.
Wow. So lower left back, and then your right shoulder. Yeah, that'll mess up a swing, won't it? Wow. Well, I'm glad you've overcome all that. That took a lot of work. A lot of people don't realize what it takes behind the scenes just to get back from something like that. And I know a lot of people think, it's just golf. Yeah, you go ahead and pick up a golf club and when you have anything like that and try to take a whack at the ball, you'll find that real quick.
Luke, tell us, man, what you like about UNA and the golf coaches and the golf team guys you've met over there, man.
I really love, obviously, the location, and I love the school. Just coming from a small high school and going to a smaller town, smaller college, it probably going to help a lot. But in the courses they get to play, I feel like I can get a whole lot better there. And then
what's their home course?
It's the RTJ.
Okay.
And then they get Turtle Point as well.
Nice.
Very nice.
Yeah. All right, I got a stupid question I told you off air I was going to ask. And I feel like I know the answer, but it hadn't come up in so long until I was watching the PGA yesterday. They had a lot of rain. Obviously, a lot of times when the ball was off the drive, it would just mud up in the middle of the fairway. Mm-hmm. You can't clean your ball after. Can you pick up your ball and clean it up in the fairway, or do you have to leave the mud on it? Do you know?
It depends on what tournament it is and who's running it. It's their choice.
Okay, so it's not a set rule. It's okay, because it looked like yesterday that they weren't allowing them to clean the ball, from what I could gather. It only came up a couple times, and I was just curious. I'm like, hey.
But Luke, if you and Todd went and played with me, y'all can pick it up and clean it up or roll it around if you want to. That's close enough.
Foot wedge is my best club, dude.
That's a given. Thank you.
Now,
that is awesome.
Okay, I was just curious, so that was my dumb question out of the way. How'd y'all do as a team this past season?
We only had 3 this year. Our 4th one had to have surgery, and so that took him out of this season. But he's young, so I told him no reason to damage it even worse this season. Just get the surgery done, and so you'll be healthy later.
Take it from the veteran.
Exactly, wise advice.
Look, you got a great following and great backing, man. Dude, you got great parents. I've known them forever. Now's your time, man. How have they pushed you? How have they made you better? Because I know your mama's got some definite cred about her as good a volleyball coach as she is, and your dad as well. So how have they helped you, man?
I would say just growing up in the gym, them being coaches, I was always around older kids from a young age, and they didn't take it easy on me. My parents didn't tell them to take it easy on me, so I was always getting beat, whether it's basketball or whatever we were doing. But that just pushed me to whatever I'm doing, just continue to work at it, and you never know what it'll take you.
That's how you get better.
That's right.
Without a doubt. Now look where it got you.
Luke, can you beat her in pickleball?
I knew pickleball would come up.
Probably if I had a week of practice, I think I could do it.
Now, she's pretty good, man. She's been good since 90-something. At this, 94, 95. They used to play this in our PE classes at Athens State, and I hate that game because I'm terrible. But anyway, she's real good.
Well, I always enjoyed it. We played. I've told you before. We used to play I played tennis briefly, and off season we would play it in the gym. Just that's what our coach wanted us to do to keep active or whatever. But when you get over to UNA, do you have any particular line of study, or are you just going to start?
Right now I'm thinking the business route.
Okay.
But still putting a lot of thought into it.
Yeah, you can do a lot with that, so there's nothing wrong with that for sure. How did UNA's golf season go?
It went well. They won their tournament that they host at Turtle Point, and then they won their first tournament this spring.
Okay.
I think it was somewhere in North Carolina, I think.
So, now how many do they carry on the team?
10.
10. Okay, I was gonna say 8, so 10. It's been a long time since I've really looked at stuff like that. Is it, for lack of a better word, are you ranked? Are you in this position? Like, you play 6 or you play 4, or do you just play?
Most teams carry 8 to 12 on a team, and they'll have qualifying rounds, whatever.
Okay, and you just however you fall in the qualifying.
And most tournaments just allow you to take 5.
Really?
And you count the top 4 scores. And but some tournaments, if they're small enough, they may allow you to bring 1 or 2 individuals. So you could be taking 7 guys to a tournament, or you could just be taking 5.
Okay.
It just varies.
What do you feel like is your strength? Is it off the tee box, short game, putting?
It used to be off the tee, but I'd say my irons have gotten pretty solid.
Yeah.
And just trying to continue with the short game.
Yeah. What irons or what clubs do you play?
I use the Callaway irons. Don't remember the exact model, whatever. But I really love them.
Yeah. You use their driver
I use a Tailan driver.
I don't know. Okay.
So we're mentioning all these brand names. Any NIL prospects out there?
Not right now. Maybe if I play well, those might come a little later.
Yeah.
There you go. You'll get them. Just get out there and maybe Joe's Used Cars over there will be wanting to slap their name right on your golf bag, man.
Right.
Pay you a few dollars. You just don't never know.
Well, I know we had an issue a few months ago about gift cards and things like that. So, since you came in, you were our athlete of the week this week. So I hope that large T-shirt fits you.
Thank you.
I know the gift card will.
That's awesome.
Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Not very often we get to interview the athlete of the week when they actually win it.
I started to say it's been a while since I've been able to make the delivery.
That's right.
So, are you looking forward to anything outside of golf while you're at school? Like, any other activities other than just?
Come on, Todd. He can't say that.
Well, I mean, of course he's going to have his head buried in the books and be at the library 80% of the time when he's not on the course. We all know that. But the other 2% of the time.
That's awesome.
I mean, all right, so do they have like an athletic dorm? Like, okay, so is it mostly like what dorm? Is it all the athletes in one dorm, or they segregate it by not sport, but you know what I mean?
Yeah. They have most athletes in one dorm, but with how populated it's gotten and they're so landlocked that it's kind of a mixture of you just have people that aren't athletes in the dorm and you have some that are. It's just kind of varies. But
that's a good deal, man. What courses around here do you like to play? Do you have any particular favorite ones?
My home course is Canebrake. But I enjoy playing at the ledges over in Huntsville. Don't get to play it often, but when I do, I really love that place. And the RTJ over there in Huntsville is nice too.
Yeah, can't beat that.
Good courses, man. Man, I tell you what, Luke. I know. I'm gonna speak for them. We sure do wish you the best, man.
Yeah,
we want you to do as good as you can do and start making you some money playing a game called golf. That would be an awesome way to make a living, dude.
Appreciate it.
Yep. I mean, there's so many things. You got the Corn Ferry Tour and moving all up to the PGA. Of course, we got Lee Hodges around here, and I'm sure you get compared, or at least by some people to that, just because him being an Ardmore guy. But which Lee, I don't think we mentioned he's 6 under right now in the PGA. So I think what was the lead yesterday? 12.
I think so.
So only 6 strokes out. So congratulations to him too. But congratulations to you, man. We're proud of you. Looking forward to seeing what you're going to do, and we'll have to have you back on. We want to make you drive over here. We'll just get you on the phone, and you can update us on how it's going, okay?
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, all right. That was awesome. Well, and that was ABS graduate Luke Davis, new golf signee with UNA Lions. Proud of him. Looking forward to see what he's going to do. We're going to take us a quick break, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKC, the Big 1080.
Look for Tailgate Talk on Facebook. Just search for Tailgate Talk and make the connection. Call or text us with your comments during the show at 256-812-1848. We'll be back with more Applebee's Tailgate Talk on WKAC.
Limestone Drug, located on the square in downtown Athens, is your local Health Mart pharmacy. As your local Health Mart pharmacy, Limestone Drug is locally owned and has a personal commitment to the community. Limestone Drug honors prescription drug plans, including Medicare. They accept flex spending cards and fill prescriptions in minutes, not hours. Limestone Drug knows there's nothing more important than your family's well-being. So shop Limestone Drug at 200 West Market Street in Athens, your local Health Mart pharmacy. Limestone Drug, caring for you and about you.
From day one, First National Bank has been built on a strong foundation of community first. First to lend a helping hand, first to help with community events and fundraisers, first to support local students, athletic programs, and civic organizations, first to support events like United Way, Relay for Life, and many more charitable events, and most importantly, working for our great community. Without you, there'd be no First National Bank. Making communities great together, that's what we strive for.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Daly & Son Car Care is Ardmore's only one-stop auto repair and tire shop. Whether it's major mechanic or brake work or routine maintenance like an oil change or lube job, Daly & Son Car Care has been satisfying customers all over with their fast and friendly service. They're also your headquarters for quality Cooper tires. Stop by and see Wayne, Nikki, or Dale at 25600 Main Street in Ardmore, Tennessee, or call them at 931-427-4651. They're on Facebook too. Daly & Son Car Care, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5, and Saturday, 7:30 till noon.
For screen printing, sign printing, banners, logo design, and more, look no further than That Shirt Printing Place. Located at 709 North Jefferson Street in Athens. Call 256-444-1827. That Shirt Printing Place. Visit them online at thatshirtprintingplacellc.com. Look for them on Facebook too. That Shirt Printing Place. 256-444-1927. That Shirt Printing Place.
PASnetwork.net. It's now your gateway to the Play Action Sports Network. Whether it's Play Action Sports coverage of school, youth, and amateur sports from Athens and Limestone County, or Calhoun basketball, James Clements sports, and Applebee's Tailgate Talk via PAS Plus. PASnetwork.net. Follow the links to download apps to hear live streams and podcasts, enable Alexa skills, or listen live on your computer. Covering Athens and Limestone County area sports, PASnetwork.net.
Hey guys, this is Max Howell. You listen to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080. Todd, the Bod, the Talent, Tomerlin, alongside producer extraordinary Tim Lambert, Coach Clint Legg, and now we're being joined by Taylor Farrar and Jayden Gilbert, Clements High School graduates and new college signees. How are y'all doing today?
Good. How about you?
Fine. Congratulations to both of y'all.
Thank you.
I think we got a couple nervous folks here, Coach. I don't know if it's because they're sitting around their
I'll go ahead and get it started, man. These two meant a lot to Clements sports, Clements athletics, and Clements school in general. These two have great parents and great families that back them. These two, when they go to college, their families will be there to watch them play, and they'll do good things for Clements High School. And real proud of them, what they've accomplished both inside the school and on the field, on the court. And we're going to really miss them at Clements High School.
Well, and we're going to miss watching y'all play. Ted, I only got to see you play a couple of times in both games really well. But Jayden called several of your games and saw you through the years, and just some amazing stuff, man. I mean, just so many times see you in that backfield and going, oh, man, he's going to be down, and boom, you're 80 yards later, you're in the end zone, man. And you just you're electrifying. I don't know if that's. I don't know how to put it.
They asked me when they would call, what can he play? Play wherever he wants to. He can play him in slot receiver. He can be a running back. He can be a quarterback in the right situation. He can play outside linebacker. He can play safety. He can play cornerback. But if you ask Jayden, I bet you he's going to tell you he'd rather be a slot receiver.
So since you brought that up, we're going to start with Jayden, who's signed with Lindsey Wilson College. What did they recruit you as?
They recruited me as a running back.
Okay. What would you prefer to play?
See, I would prefer, because I grew up always loving playing wide receiver. Okay. But I guess running back would be okay for me.
You think so?
Just to play.
I don't know much about Lindsey Wilson, but, I mean, do they throw the ball that much? I mean, would you benefit they throw enough for you to play wide receiver?
Oh, yes, sir. They throw enough.
Okay. Yeah. And, of course, you can get the ball out of the backfield anyway, which you'd be a tremendous asset, receiving out of the backfield.
Yeah, exactly. A little bit about Lindsey Wilson College. It's an NAIA school in Columbia, Kentucky, right across the Tennessee line. We've had 2 kids from the county sign there this year, Jayden and Landon Adams from West Limestone. They're both going there, and I'd say of the top programs in the country, Lindsey Wilson is that in football. They've won the national championship several years here recently, not from the 70s or 80s,
right.
but recently. But what's happened with Jayden and Taylor is, I feel like they're going to good places. Don't get me wrong, but with the transfer portal and the older kids, and they let them do what they want to do, it's affected them. It's just a trickle down effect.
It is a trickle down effect.
And that's what's going on because Taylor's going to Christian Brothers up there in Memphis. It's a great college. It used to be the same league. I still think it is. Taylor knows more about this. UAH is in their conference.
All right.
So that'd be huge coming back here, and man, the Farrars they'll sell out Spraggins Hall over there, man, going to watch her play.
Yeah, they will. So, Taylor, congratulations. Like Coach said, the Christian Brothers new signee.
Thank you.
What position are they looking for you to play?
A guard, like a shooting guard.
Shooting guard, okay. Yeah. Which is always the best. Just throw me the ball and let me rack them up. Sure. Absolutely. What was appealing to you about the program that led you to want to sign?
The coach, basically, she was very demanding, and she was straight on, and she knew what she wanted. She got straight to the point every single time. Really, I didn't even have to ask questions. She
just
laid it all out.
That's awesome.
And that was the best thing about it. She made it seem like I was really part of the family, and that's what I loved about it.
Okay. And hats off to you, because Clint, a lot of kids, younger people, I won't say kids, young, y'all are young men and women, shy away from that. Like, you could have took that like, man, that chick's pretty bossy. I don't want to play for, you know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that being direct and to the point, and you know where you stand and where you're going to be standing, and that's so good for you for being accepting of that and knowing that's a good thing, because you know you're going to be coached, right, and coached in the right way. I'm trying to think. I've seen the campus. How many students do you think even go there? Do you know?
I would say it's the same size school as UAH.
You think it's that big? Okay.
It's pretty nice.
Okay.
Pretty big place, and here's the thing about Taylor come to Clements from East. And Taylor, I'm not saying it took her a while to get used to playing with these girls, but it took her a while to get used to playing with the girls. And then once she figured it out, I think her best games were the last few games. And that's when it really counts.
Yeah, it came too.
Because that's the big stage, which prepares you for the big stage of college basketball. And, man, I couldn't have been any more prouder. I wish, we 2 or 3 points short of being, in my opinion, we win that game, we're state champions. But if I complain too much about what ifs, I sound like an Auburn fan. I'm sorry. I'm just joking. I shouldn't have said that. But anyway, man, I'm looking so forward, and I know her family. I mean, I told them when she signed the other day, the Farrars are a family. That's the blue bloods of Clements and the Clements community. They're great people. They're a heck of supporters for our school, for basketball, for football, for anything we do there. I'm so proud of her and Jayden. Jayden's done a good job of representing our school. But here's the deal. Jayden will tell you this. The last few years at Clements, we've had dudes playing quarterback that really should be something that, Jayden is a running back receiver.
Yeah.
Brady Moore is, he'll lie and say he was, but Brady's a running back, fullback, tight end, linebacker dude, and we've gotten by with that. But man, Jayden and Taylor has left Clements a lot better in the situation because of them. I'm really appreciative of those two.
It's got to make y'all feel good hearing that from your principal.
It does.
Yeah.
Very, 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 very much, man. I mean this. We've had a lot there, and none of them mean any more to our sports than these two have.
Yeah. Taylor, what's your going to be course of study? Anything in particular?
Nursing.
Nursing. All right. Jayden, what about yourself?
Mine's going to be business.
Okay. Yeah, those are both very good. You can find pretty much anything once y'all get that degree.
That's right.
No doubt. So it won't be long for you'll be hitting weight room, field, and all that. When do you have to report?
I report there official August 7th.
Okay.
I go down there.
So you got a little bit of time. Okay. I thought it'd be a little bit sooner than that. Taylor, what about you?
Also August.
Okay.
August.
Y'all look forward to being away from, or is it nervousness? Or I mean, it's far, but it's not terribly far from home. I mean, you'll still have the opportunity, I think, for some family to come watch y'all play some home games and stuff, obviously. But how y'all feel about moving off?
Just got to get used to the new environment I'm going to be in. And learn to settle down, find some new friends.
Yeah. Oh, neither one of y'all have any trouble with that. Yeah. People gravitate towards y'all.
What's going to be the killer is their mamas living without these two, man. They'll be up there the first few weeks just hanging out with them. That's going to be tough for them. I know it will be because they sure are close. And like I said, both of these two's got two good mamas. So it's going to be tough. I don't care if you're at UNA. That's where I was. I was missing my mom first night. So.
Yeah, it's just different, But right. y'all acclimate quickly. I know you will. Y'all are both very mature and everything. Are you looking forward to anything, particularly about college life itself? Just the independence and, it's a big responsibility, right? Got to watch your own clothes, get up, make sure you ain't gonna be nobody there to holler, get up out of bed. I ain't gonna tell you again, the alarm's gonna have to be set. But y'all looking forward to anything just about college in particular, other than playing ball?
Just to change, basically, what's going to be the difference between high school and going off to college, and I just got to adjust, basically.
And you will.
Yeah.
Pretty much same, Jay.
Just getting ready for the real world after.
Yeah. Well, both y'all will do well. Well, listen, congratulations to both y'all. We're really proud and happy for y'all.
Very proud.
Like Coach said, y'all are leaving Clements better than when you came through. And, there's a lot of kids that look up to y'all and want to follow in y'all's footsteps. And that's just a fact. So, anyway, looking forward to seeing what y'all do, and we'll be keeping up with you and hope to have y'all back on and you get what college life's about, okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
All
right. That was Taylor Farrar and Jayden Gilbert, new college signees from Clements High School. We're going to take a quick break. You're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080.
Davis & Cole LLP in Athens has served the area assisting individuals and businesses with bookkeeping, tax preparation and filing, and routine accounting. Davis & Cole LLP, located at 105 South Marion Street, open weekdays 9 to 5. Call 256-232-9994. Davis & Cole LLP.
While others have come and gone, the Lions Den Gym has been roaring as a workout and exercise fixture in Athens, growing from its humble basement beginnings in 1981 to their current 10,000 square foot location at 212 Commercial Drive in Athens. The Lions Den offers 24/7 access to their ever-expanding equipment collection that includes treadmills and climbers, elliptical trainers, stationary bikes, loose weights and dumbbells, and over 45 different weight machines. Contact the Lions Den Gym about a membership today at 256-652-2627. Visit them online at lionsdengym.com or on Facebook. The Lions Den Gym, 256-652-2627. When things go wrong, State Farm is here to help life go right. And Agent Michael Howell is the one who can help get things back on track. See Michael for your auto, home, life, health, property, and business insurance, and be ready for those unexpected twists that life throws at you. Ask about banking and annuities, too. Call State Farm Agent Michael Howell at 232-5400. Visit him online at michaelhowell.net or go see him at 903 South Clinton Street in Athens. State Farm Agent Michael Howell. There when things go wrong, here to help life go right. Keep up with local school, travel, youth, and amateur sports throughout the week with the Play Action Sports Update. Listen weekday mornings at 7:30 and weekday afternoons at 1:30 and 3:30 as we bring you the latest scores, news, and announcements from Limestone County and surrounding communities. That's the Play Action Sports Update 3 times a day, Monday through Friday on 1080 WKAC.
This is head football coach Jonathan Snyder of Ardmore High School, and you're listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk.
Welcome back to Applebee's Tailgate Talk. Todd DeBoyd, the talent Tomerlin, alongside producer extraordinaire Tim Lambert, Coach Clint Legg, now being joined by 4 young men, all who have signed scholarships from Tanner High School. And I'm just going to let y'all start. We're going to start right here, and then we'll just go all the way around the table. Introduce yourselves. Tell us what sport and who you signed with.
My name is Skylar Townsend. I'm going to UAB, University of Alabama, Birmingham, for football.
Nice.
My name is Tailan Hall, and I've signed to LaGrange College, and I'm majoring in bio and pre-med, and I want to be an orthopedic surgeon.
Well.
My name is Casey Hill. I'm signed to Wittenberg University out of Springfield, Ohio, and I'm playing football.
My name is Darrell Howard, and I'm signed to Miles College.
Okay. He's already got the
all
voice.
Football guys.
Yeah, all football guys. Proud of y'all, man. Congratulations. Obviously y'all worked hard and had a good coach. And y'all are kind of, we were talking about the spring football game a while ago. Man, it's kind of obviously with all y'all going off to college, things have changed a little bit. But let's start with you. You signed with UAB, Skylar. What position?
Receiver.
All right, so you signed a receiver. Man, good program, right down the road, so not too far from home. Family can come watch you play. Great stadium.
Yeah, brand new.
Yeah, heck yeah. I actually went to a Stallions game last weekend. First time I've been in that stadium. It's sweet. You're going to love playing there. For sure. What are you looking forward to the most?
Just going down there and being able to make my community and my whole family, happy and get a good education.
Yeah. Well, you're going to do that. Yes. You're going to do that. UAB's kind of on the rebound. I don't remember what they finished last year. What
they won 3 or 4 games.
Yeah, it was but new head coach. Of course, the program was rolling pretty good, and then they cut it and then they brought it back. So I'm glad you're able to get in that opportunity.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Who'd you sign with again?
LaGrange College.
LaGrange.
Yes, sir.
And it's
D3. In Georgia.
Okay,
yes,
in Georgia.
Yes, sir.
What position?
Slot receiver.
Slot receiver.
Yes, sir.
What are you looking forward to the most?
Just going down there and just putting on for the community and just bettering off myself and but like with me, education's first. So.
Well, it sounds like it. What made you want to go into orthopedics?
Like 8th grade, 9th grade, I caught attention in being a neurosurgeon, and then I was taking med classes at Athens High.
Oh wow!
I used to go there, and just from there on, I just fell in love with the bones. And as of right now, I'm finishing off with $2.4 million in scholarship money.
Oh,
and I'm valedictorian as well. So.
Congratulations! I did see that story. Now that you mention it, yeah, I saw it the other
Todd,
day.
before we go any further, man, I'm sitting up in the stands with I think it was Quentin Macklin, one of my old players, and that's how old I am, y'all. Y'all know how old Quentin is. Quentin, I said, Quentin, tell me about that dude. He goes, he's a brainiac, smart dude. And I went, man, I'm not trying to say, I'm just saying, man, that is awesome.
That is awesome.
And man, I try to tell my own kids, y'all, sports will carry you as far as you want to go. It's why I am what I am, without a doubt. But when you're smart and play, man, he ain't got to worry about, I don't like football no more. It don't matter, man. You got that.
You got another love, passion.
Yeah. Yes, sir. And now there ain't enough dudes that want to do the medical field, especially when it comes to sports injuries. TOC and Athens are begging folks to be trainers and orthopedic surgeons. So, man, dude, it's not going to be hard for you to get a job at all. When you get out of there.
And congratulations on the 2.4 in scholarship. That I don't know that I've ever had seen that. So that is just so phenomenal. Do you want to go into anything in particular? Because now I see some of my doctors. I've had a whole bunch of surgeries, and I'm like, now, wait a minute. Are you allowed to do surgery on the right hand, or you just do left hands only? Everything's so specialized.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you want to particularly do? Back,
yes.
knees, shoulders?
Yeah, I really want to just try a variety of things. Yeah. Just to explore it, just because you never know what you might find another interest in too. And then my dream school is Vanderbilt, and I want to go to med school there and all that type of good stuff. So
well, I think you're well on your way. So
yes,
no doubt. All right, now who did you sign with again?
Wittenberg University out of Ohio.
Okay, that's a little further away from home. So
10 hours.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
What led you to want to sign with them?
They was my very first offer, and my second offer was Tennessee Valley. And when they offered me for Christmas, I got up there as fast as I could, even when the snow was still on the ground. And the environment, the facilities, because I have an indoor facility,
oh, nice,
full-fledged field and track. And just the environment, the coaches. Like the head coach talked to me for 2.5 hours in his office, breaking down my film, breaking down their film. I just really like the environment, and they praise me highly. I'm just ready to get up there as quick as I can.
Well, that's good, man. So you're ready for those winners?
Yes, sir.
We didn't grow up in those around here, so that's for sure.
It's going to be a hassle.
Yeah, but you know what? At least they got the indoor facilities. So
Yes, sir.
That's going to be a blessing right there. At least you won't be out there in that mess, a whole lot, except during the season.
Yes, sir.
So, what any particular point of study?
I'm gonna major in biology with a minor in marine science.
Nice.
And I also choose that school because they have a high level biology program.
Okay.
So that really put me to them a lot because I want to be a biologist. I like being a biologist since 9th grade, and a teacher impacted me on that.
Okay.
So
Is it very close to Columbus?
Between Columbus and Cincinnati, yes, sir.
Okay, so
who's the teacher, man?
She's not at Tanner no more, but her name was Miss Kennedy.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Well, hats off to Miss Kennedy.
Gotcha.
So yeah, I mean, having Columbus Zoo that close and having
Yes,
some of
sir.
that stuff that you're interested in,
Yes, sir.
that'd be pretty cool too. But
Yes,
good
sir.
for
I
you,
had a
man.
kid from Ardmore play that went up there. They look like Nebraska. They're still the same
Yes, sir.
uniforms and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, right. He wanted to go because his family lived in Columbus, Ohio. It wasn't because I'm not saying that they wanted him. But my dude from Ardmore, he wanted to live up there by his family.
Okay.
But I'm like y'all, man. They make those puffer jackets. You might be buying some
Yes, sir. I'm
tobaccos,
going to
man.
give me a couple.
Some gloves. God, that's good. Hey, but good for you, man. Good for you.
Thank you.
There.
Miles College.
Okay. And what position?
D tackle.
All right, D tackle. I knew he was on the line. I just didn't know which side. Yeah, you need to get in the weight room.
Real, tell Todd what you
right there.
bench, man. How much you been?
My highest was 420.
Todd, what was you, Todd? 440?
430. My top. Shit, I couldn't roll.
That's good.
I couldn't roll 200.
Hey, Darrell, tell these guys who's the head coach at Miles College.
Sam Shade.
I knew that and
Sam
forgot,
Shade.
man. How good is that?
Yeah, he. When I first went down there on my official visit, it was really like family, and the environment was real cool, and the coaching staff is like amazing. Like Coach Antonio Langham, he's from Town Creek. He played in the league, and he ducked into the College Hall of Fame. And then Coach Ronald McKinnon, he's from UNA. He went and played in the league a long time, so they know what they're talking about.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's what I really like about
cool,
it.
Darrell.
And I'll be right down the road from him too. So
okay, well,
Got to keep an eye on him, man.
Yes, sir.
That is good. You decided on what you want to do as far as studies?
I've been thinking about computer science.
Okay,
it's not really
good one.
Yes, sir. Computer science. Yeah, I like technology.
Like the programming part?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
The programming. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I mean, everything that y'all want to go into definitely something that's viable as far as employment. So that's for sure. What are you looking forward to the most about getting down there?
Really just competing. And, I always wanted to go to HBCU, so it's really a dream come true. So, I just want to get down there and just grind and hopefully get on the field. That's the goal,
in the world they live in today, man, these guys, I know they will. They get to wherever they're going right now. They show out for a year, then go and do where they.
Yeah.
It's called the transfer portal.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because I was going to ask them. Have any of y'all thought? Not that you're already thinking ahead.
Oh yes, sir.
But I'm okay because Coach brings up a great point. It's that option wasn't available just 2-3 years ago. Now it's there, and it's if y'all can get down there and like you said, show out and do a little bit, that's gonna be an option.
I just feel like if you go down there and show out wherever you at, wherever you want to do after, college, like going to the league or anything, they'll find you, if you balling out, you're a dog,
Well, nowadays, absolutely.
Yes,
maybe a decade ago, 20 years ago, certainly, maybe being at Miles or something like that,
Yes, sir.
you're a little bit more obscure, but not as noticeable. But
Yes, sir.
nowadays with the technology and the word of mouth and everything, you're right. If you're balling, they're going to find you without a doubt. But
yes, sir. Especially when you winning, because Miles, they only lost one game last year, and they beat Alabama State, which is a Division I school, because we're D2,
right.
And we beat Southern, which is also a Division I SWAC school. So, they're beating good teams. They're winning. So,
and playing up to do it. So,
yes, sir.
I mean, and y'all don't have to share this if you don't want to, but if you do have that opportunity, is there a school out there that you wish had maybe possibly recruited you? He's already smiling. You don't have to say it if you don't want to.
Well, when I was getting recruited, the first big school that really recruited me was Florida State, and I really liked Florida State. You know, the chant and everything. You know, it was a nice place for me. I wanted to really go, but I was like, what if I go down there and really ain't how I want it to be? And it's a little far from home, so I was like, you know, maybe go somewhere and play football for a couple of years, then maybe think about going somewhere like that.
And that's a cool option to have. Like Coach Legg brought up, you know, you can start out here, and then, you know, as you grow, mature, get more comfortable in your own skin and being independent and all that.
Yes, sir. And it was also a big thing because UAB also wanted me to play basketball too, so it was a between going there and maybe so if I didn't like football, you know, they want me to play basketball so I could, you know, try to do something.
Is that option still on the table?
Yeah, they coach still want me to come to the first couple practices and stuff and see if I really like it, but it's just, you know.
So you went with football. Coach Legg knows basketball is my favorite sport, so. And they have a good basketball program too. Obviously, made the tournament and everything. But
the key to these guys is, man, regardless of what they want to do, they got to be on the field early. They got to be ready to play. Because if they play and they like it, then they can stay. If they want to stay. If don't, then get where you want to be. And I'm proud of these dudes too. Because that was my first gig. Was Tanner High School. Back in them days, we didn't lose to nobody. We didn't take nothing off nobody. We were good. And I coached Skylar's dad. That's how old I am, y'all. So y'all be laughing at me for that. So
man,
good luck to you guys, man.
Thank you.
Wish the best.
Yeah, we're rooting for all y'all. Congratulations, proud of you. Y'all worked hard to get where you're at, and we know you're going to continue to work hard to move on even further. Can't wait to see. You know, maybe you graduate from where you signed. Maybe you end up at Florida State or wherever. So anyway, we'll be keeping our eyes up for y'all. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, fellas. Thanks for joining us. Man, that's wrapped up another show. Appreciate all the guests and appreciate all the sponsors. Tim, thanks for a great lineup. And next week will be our last show of the year at Trash Pandas at Toyota Stadium. And for Coach Clint Legg and for Tim Lambert, producer extraordinaire, and myself, Todd the Body, the Talent Tomerlin, you've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk here on WKC, the Big 1080.
Your roof is the first line of defense for your home. Do you have water stains on your ceiling, paint peeling off your walls, shingles missing? It's probably time for you to get your free roof inspection. Locally owned and operated, licensed, and insured, Yellowhammer Roofing is the Yellowhammer State hometown team. Yellowhammer Roofing. Let our family protect what's most important to you, your family. 256-232-1933 or online at yellowhammerroofing.com.
Home security is not what it used to be. With Secure Connect and smart home integration features, you can unlock your doors and turn off your alarm from your smart home app. No more hiding a key under a rock. Get Secure Connect and live life connected. Call Ardmore Telephone Company at 800-830-9946 to secure your home today.
P4 Therapy is an outpatient provider offering community-based care with a unique partnership model that allows them to consistently deliver world-class outpatient care, emphasizing personalized hands-on treatment. Whether it's orthopedic, physical, geriatric, or manual therapy, sports or neuro rehab, telehealth, or most any type of muscle or joint pain, P4 Physical Therapy promises to treat you with integrity, compassion, faithfulness, and selflessness. Locations in northern Alabama and southern Tennessee. Look for them on Facebook or online at p4physicaltherapy.com. You've been listening to Applebee's Tailgate Talk, live from Applebee's Neighborhood Grill on Highway 72 East in Athens, just off I-65. You can hear the archive of this and other shows online at tailgatetalk.net. Applebee's Tailgate Talk is a production of Play Action Sports on 1080 WKAC.